Hey up chaps, hope you've been enjoying the past few videos I've been doing about this chassis. Done a build video and took it to the racetrack, made a few upgrades, and it was interesting to see how much difference it made to the lap times. But as you'll have noticed, as it was going around the track, it was a bit slow. In fact, it was very slow compared to the other cars that are on the track. So we're going to upgrade the speed. We're going to make it faster and put the upgrades in that necessary to do that, and help it perform better as well. So this motor it's in, it's a torque tune motor. This is 16,000 RPM. This motor is 16,000 RPM. In fact, what we'll do is I'll just grab a quick speed check of this motor. So I'll take it outside, grab a speed run of it, and see how fast it actually is with this motor, so we've got something to compare it to when we put the new motor in. So I'll go and do that now, and I'll be back in a sec.
Hey,
17 miles an hour on stock. Alright, so just stop that. Right, so what we've got now is a 17 turn. We've got a 17 turn motor now. I've looked this up. This is 26,000 RPM, so it's 10,000 RPM quicker than this one. We've also got metal motor mounts, high speed gear set, because we're going to keep the existing pinion. It's 22 tooth pinion that comes with this, so it's a decent sized pinion. We're going to keep that, put a high speed gear set in it, and we've got the prop shaft as well. I'm going to put this in. So no messing about, let's get on with it. We've got to take off to put the drive cups in, the input shafts. We're going to get right down into the gearboxes. So I'm going to strip it down now, won't take long to do, and we'll get these upgrades fitted. Right, so the good thing is these parts are a direct replacement for the existing Tamiya parts. We don't need any modification or anything like that. So let's pop this prop shaft out. So we need to keep the gears and the bearings, but I don't think we need these bits here. We'll need that bearing obviously. Yeah, so I don't think we need those pieces there. Don't need the prop shaft. And at the other end we've got this bit that should come out here. Right, let's take this steering bridge off, it'll make things easier. And we're keeping the bearings off of this as well, and the gear, the input gear. Let's figure out how this high speed gear set goes. So we've got a spur gear and a mounting for it there. A sleeve, a pin and 4 screws. Both the input shafts are the same. So let's have a look what we need for this. So there'll be a bearing on here. Then this bit by the looks of things. Maybe. Yeah, that's how it fits together, look. So we've got bearing, sleeve, the pin will go in there, then this bracket bit, this holder, and then the other bearing and the gear on the end, so I'll hold it all together. So let's get this, see how this fits in here. Yep, that fits like that, look. and I think the aluminium bit is threaded. Yeah, it is, so that will allow the screws to go in. Yeah, that's going to work. That. Let's put these screws in. There we go. Now we will need to adjust this slightly. I've got some instructions for how that goes on there, so we'll have a look at that shortly. And then on the other end, it's just the two bearings and the gear, the input gear that go on the other end. Better put the prop shaft in. There we go, looking good. Looking better already, isn't it? Look at that. It's very smart. I'm going to pop this little bracket back on here to stop it all falling back to bits again. Right, I'll leave the front gearbox cover off for now, just in case something's gone wrong. We have to take it back to bits, so I'll leave that off for now. But next thing is to pop the motor out and get the new motor in, and the motor mount as well. So let's get the pinion off here and the motor mount as well. There we go, look. So, I don't know if you can see or not, but this motor mount is damaged already. Yeah, look, the screw hole there is broken, and the bit of plastic is now on the screw. So that wasn't holding anything in that. Yeah, a bit of plastic there is on the screw. So yeah, I'm happy with. I'm glad we're replacing that. So is this new one. It's got new screws as well with it. Get the mount out for now and the paper washer, and we'll have a look at how this motor's going to go. We'll have the wires coming off this side of the motor. Put it that way up so I know how many turns are on it. We'll have the wires coming off this side of the motor. So I'm going to put the motor mount on it now, and that will make it easier to solder. But first thing I need to do is make sure I've got the right holes so it meshes properly with our new spur gear. It's there and there. Nice metal motor mount, shouldn't wobble around now, shouldn't break at all like the plastic one did. I'm really surprised at that, not that impressed actually. So yeah, this seems like an essential upgrade, this metal motor mount. I've put the motor on the motor mount, but I'm going to leave it out of the car whilst I solder the wires on, so that's my next job. Right, there we go, so it's all back together now. I've tested it, everything's working fine. Just to go over it again then, we've got a 17 turn motor, 26,000 RPM, 22 tooth pinion, high speed gear set, which is a 68 tooth spur, and metal motor mount and aluminium prop shaft in there. So hopefully it'll be a lot faster, a lot smoother. We'll do a speed run with it and we'll take it to the track and see if it improves our lap times as well. I don't think it's going to improve me driving much, but it should make the lap times a bit quicker. There's links down below to all these parts, and you can also get the speed upgrade as one kit as well, so you can get all the parts we put in this video, we fitted in this video, all in one kit, and save some money that way as well. Right then, thanks for... Ready?
Yep.
Okay, that's full throttle.
That's much faster. Oh, it clicked.
That's about as fast as my actual car. Backwards. Oh, that's it. I'll do that.
One more. Alright, bring it in.
How fast do you reckon that is?
Let's have a look.
Hold on, wait. Pinions, I'm gonna go 31. Oh, what?
24.
That's
Better,
better,
innit?
faster.
Alright.
Oh.
Okay, so here we are back at Rotherham RC Club again for our next race meeting with the upgraded parts in the Tamiya TT02. Unfortunately, I didn't have a very good meeting. The first race, I broke a rear hub, and I only ended up running in 2 races, and we only managed to film one of them. So this is the race that we filmed. You can see how the car is a lot faster, but I'm struggling to control it properly. Still getting used to the car. I'm not able to carry the speed through the corners. It's quick enough down the straight. It's a lot quicker than it was before down the straight, but I'm having to slow right down for the corners, or I'm losing control and washing out. So it was just a case of getting used to the car. So I decided to back off a bit in the corners and try and take it a bit more easy. And slowly start getting used to the car. Not trying to push it through the corners too much. It's still got all plastic suspension parts, all the original suspension parts, apart from the shock absorbers. The rest of it is all original parts. So the upgrades on this are contact RC tyres, oil shocks, and a speed upgrade kit. So I'm getting a bit more used to the car now and the track, managing to actually put some clean laps together. I was looking forward to seeing how much difference it made to my lap times. Unfortunately, it didn't actually make that much difference. My lap times were pretty similar to what I achieved at the last meeting, so I guess it's still a case of getting used to the car, getting used to the settings, and of course, obviously we need some more upgrades as well. So I think the upgrades I'm going to concentrate on next are the suspension geometry, so things like turnbuckles, steering links, altering the caster if I can, the camber, the toe in, the toe out, that sort of thing. So I think that's what I'm going to look at doing next. And obviously I'm going to upgrade the hubs so I don't get any more breakages on the hubs themselves. So that's what I'm going to look at doing next. The track layout as well was the same as it was at the last meeting, so I could directly compare the lap times. Yep, so getting a bit quicker through the corners now. Managing to brake properly for the tighter corners. Stay a bit closer to the apexes. And not washing out wide, going into the barriers. So you can see how nice and smooth the car is. How it's make a, well there we go, look. So that was my best lap time, 15:17. That was my best time. Right, so I'm going to leave you now with a bit more running footage and a bit of a blast around the car park, just to show you how the car can perform when it's let off the leash, so to speak, when there's nothing in the way like a racetrack or anything like that. You can just go and have some fun with it in a car park. So there we go then, that'll do for today. Hope you like this video. Stay tuned for the next one where we get some more upgrades and see if we can get any better lap times and any more performance out of the car. So thanks for watching, and if you like this video, you know what to do.